All right, and we are live with Alice Wallace here at the Pace Studio in downtown Atlanta, Georgia. And thank you, Alice, for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, so we've got Xander on fiddle today as well. So
yes,
thank
Mr.
you both.
Xander Hitzig here.
Right on. Thank you both for being here so much. Sound check sounded great and like very, very pretty, pleasant sounding music. And we can't wait to hear 3 songs from Into the Blue, which is the record that just had its 1-year anniversary a couple days ago.
I know. I can't believe it's been a year.
Yeah.
Still seems brand new to me.
Yeah. I mean, and yeah, there's that time thing that a lot of people have talked about where it's like, you make the record and then you have this, like, you can't show it to anybody for 6 months. And then
I know
there's this, time is weird. And you've been supporting it quite a bit this year.
Yeah, doing lots of touring across the U.S. and in Europe, and it's just been going so well this year.
Awesome. That's great to hear. Well, and more of that in 2020, we hope. We'll talk more about where you've been and where you're going as we get going tonight or today. Last night you were in town for a show at Smith's Old Bar, so thanks for staying the night and coming here for...
It's certainly our pleasure. Yeah, we had a great show last night. We've been on tour with Jeffrey Gaines through the Southeast, and it's been a really great tour so far.
Awesome. Well, I hope that continues. I know there's a few more dates here. I'll rattle them off here in a sec, but we're going to hear a song that Paste actually premiered. We debuted the song not too long ago, Santa Ana Wins, so we're going to hear that up first, and I'd love to hear the song or a little bit more about it if you'd like.
Yeah, this is the first single we released, and it was awesome. You guys premiered it when we put out our music video, and this is a song that's a very California song. It's about a phenomenon we have out there called the Santa Ana Winds, and I wrote this song with a friend of mine named Andrew Delaney when we were watching the Thomas Fire in Santa Barbara and Ventura counties a few years back, which was then the worst fire California had ever seen. And of course, then those subsequent years brought even worse fires. And so it's been something that obviously is very much on the forefront of the minds of those who live in California right now, are these wildfires. So we tried to capture a little bit of that in a song.
Right on.
There's a wicked orange glow, while a neighbor sprays a rooftop with a garden hose. You heard they couldn't save the horses, so they had to let them go, while the Santa Ana winds just blow. Man, he keeps talking like he thinks that you don't know, and the shelters, they're all stocked up with prayers and with hopes, and it's get out now and on your way with whatever you can hold, while the Santa Ana winds just blow. Smoke, and it's hot and thick and black, and it's hanging in your throat. The flames that make your neighborhood eat you out of house and home, while the Santa Ana winds just blow. Forever Oh, the Santa winds just blow. The Santa winds.
Oh, sounds great.
Thank you.
So nice. So nice.
Thank you.
Thank you for debuting that with us twice. Not debuting, but for playing that version of it in this space, in this time.
Not a problem.
And it's nice to capture the version of just the two of you doing that. So.
I know, yeah. We've been doing some tours together just as a duo, and it's been a lot of fun. He's just fantastically talented musician over here who just adds so much to the song. So, we've been having a great tour.
Nice. I'm sure it has all sounded lovely as it does today. Xander, thank you for checking out the harmony guitar. That's the fabled many sessions guitar that a few folks have played even recently. So it is hard to resist. So last night you were at Smith's Old Bar, and I'm glad that was a great show. I know you're onward to the listening room tomorrow night in Mobile, Alabama.
Yeah, I think they've changed the name to the People's Room.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So one of those two, the People's Room, I think in Mobile, yeah.
A room in Mobile, Alabama.
Yeah, absolutely.
That will probably still have the politics of a listening room, which I think is probably a great forum to hear this music in versus clanging and banging and shouting.
Yes, I do enjoy the listening crowds.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So we have a good spot like that in town as well. No just to Smith's, but Eddie's is kind of the spot that we have here, and maybe you're familiar with it. A lot of
we
great
thought
musicians.
We might go there because tonight we're actually off. We might head over to Eddie's Attic tonight.
There's probably something cool going on. It's a fantastic spot, great food.
Absolutely.
And then you're onwards after that to New Orleans, Nashville, Charlotte, a couple of Ohio dates.
Yeah, just kind of keeping on the road, hoping that the winter doesn't hit too badly when we're going through like Ohio and Indiana and Illinois next month. And I just relocated to Nashville. So actually, I spent about 11 years living in California, and so that was sort of my touring region was sort of California to Texas and back was my main, where I would go a few times a year. So now I'm on this side of the country, and I'm really excited to start exploring the different regions here and spending a lot of time touring over here now.
There's so many cool little towns in the Southeast that I have yet to explore as well. I've been here since August. So yeah, it's a really cool part of the country, and there's just a lot of really beautiful, the Appalachians are just as nice as what we got out west. So
absolutely.
Yeah, nice.
No, I'm happy to be here. And I love Nashville. We did Knoxville. We did Bluffton, South Carolina, where I'd never been before. Great venue down there called the Roasting Room.
Cool.
So yeah, it's been a great tour and can't wait to build on it here.
Awesome. Yeah, well, we're stoked that you're here, and please come and do this again as that routing permits. We'd love to have you back. So
Anytime.
Cool. Up next, I know there's another great song. It is almost the title track from the record.
Yeah.
Rolling Stone named it as one of the 10 best country Americana songs last year. There's a video for it as well, and it's called The Blue, and I'd love to hear a little bit more about it as well.
Yeah, this is, I usually call it the title track, even though it's not, the album is Into the Blue, the song is The Blue. It's sort of,
close enough.
It's in the vicinity, and this is a song that I wrote really about my decision to finally just quit my job and go after this musical dream of mine that was this is always what I've wanted to do, and it just took me a few years to get up the guts to go, this is what I have to do. Life is too short. If I'm not singing, I'm not happy. And so I quit my job about 7 years ago and started touring full time, and I've just been building it ever since. And I wrote this song a few years ago on a New Year's Eve, just kind of looking back at that decision and the ups and the downs and everything in between. And but really, I would not change a thing. And, sometimes you have to sail away into the blue after whatever it is out there on the horizon that's just calling your name.
Sail away into the blue. It's out there there waiting, it could be waiting for you. Only scared of the things that you can't see. The most beautiful things you only see in your dreams. It's all a mystery, untold story, a blank page waiting for a line. Let you know just marking time. There you stand right at the edge, where you go and where you've been. The only certainty is you and the blue. And the blue. Sail away till you can see. Speck of land or the person you used to be. A place where you can't hear what they all say. And all the pain and the shame, the world fall away. It's all a mystery, an untold story, a blank page waiting for a line. I let you know just marking time. There you stand right at the edge, where you go and where you've been. The only certainty is you and the and the blue. And the blue.
So nice.
A thunderous applause in the
Yes,
studio.
yes. It's 3 hand claps are the perfect amount. We'll add some reverb to it like later or something.
It's great. It's great.
No, yeah, and it's what a special treat for the 3 of us behind the scenes here at Pace today. We are normally closed, obviously, in honor of Martin Luther King Day. But it's hard to say no to Miss Patty DeVries and all of her amazing artists that have come through over the years. We've been working together since 2016 or 15 or something like that. So that we've been swapping emails, and I'm glad we finally got to meet a few in December. So, it's so great to have you both here today. And we're beyond thrilled that that's happening.
Well, thanks for opening up just for us.
Yeah,
And,
it's good. There's enough coffee to go around, and it's just a beautiful, sunny but brisk day here. So yeah, it's a really great way to kind of close the morning out. So thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. It did get a little chilly here. I will say that.
It's a little chilly. It's about. I mean, it's sort of due. It was like still 70 degrees or something crazy last week, which is a little weird, obviously. Not only in California, but also Australia, and there's a lot of, the world is on fire, and there's a lot of craziness happening climate-wise, and yeah, it's feels correct. It was still a little strange, even knowing we're in the South, that it was 70 degrees last week. So
Oh, I know.
yeah, it's heavy stuff. Thank you for addressing some of that through song, and there's no better way to kind of provide empathy to the world and to others that are going through turmoil in those fires and things like that. So thank you for that thoughtful song about that we heard first.
No, absolutely. I mean, there's a lot of important things to write about these days, and
Indeed.
Sometimes it's hard to tackle those kind of topics. And I've been doing my best whenever I can.
Well, I think you're doing a great job.
As we do. Yeah.
And I wouldn't call any of these the same old song, but the next song is called Same Old Song, and I'd love to know a little bit more about where that one comes from as well.
Yeah, I wrote this on a day where it just seemed like every idea I had for something to write about, I was just like, well, that's been done before. I just kind of kept hitting the wall of just maybe I can't come up with an original idea today. I don't know. And then I just had this idea pop in my head that, you can always find a new way to sing the same old song. So I wrote this one called The Same Old Song.
I need a moment, a reason, a ride. Feels like I've lost a little piece of my mind. Oh, and I've been searching my whole life long, trying to find a new way to sing the same old song. We all have our moments when everything's clear. Other times we wonder why we're even here, holding our own, barely holding on, trying to find a new way to sing the same old song. Now don't you try, don't you try to say this life can't be something more than these sleepless nights. Oh, not knowing quite what you're looking for. Give me that moment, it'll be worth your while. They make myself crazy, maybe that's my style. Oh, and I'm not content with just humming along. No, I'll find a new way to sing the same old song.
So wonderful. Reminds me of a conversation I was having last night with a couple friends about not giving up on songs that sound like other songs, or songs that you feel like maybe mean the same songs, but in fact just leaning into it, because chances are you're still going to play or say it in your own way,
Right.
And if it's an important point or a meaningful thing to say, then why not double up, or triple up or whatever. Like, let's have all the songs that are about
all
important
the songs.
things.
I know every once in a while I'll write a song that I'm like, this feels so good. Is it because it's already a song? Like the melody will just like be like, oh, this is just so natural. Then I've like try to like go back in my brain. I'm like, did I just rip off? Like, because there are only so many notes, so many words, so many orders you can put them in. But yeah, you can always find a way to make it your own.
Yeah, exactly. Anytime I end up deleting a project or something like that, it's like, that sounds like this New Order song. Or lately, I accidentally ripped off Lady Antebellum. But I'm like, I'm going to lean into this because it's such a great song to begin with. And if somebody gets reminded of that, so be it. It's fine.
I know.
But yeah.
It's an homage. It's not ripping off. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. That's a fantastic segue into an homage / cover that's about to happen that I'm really excited about. I'll let you tell us about it.
Yeah, in about a month, we're going to be releasing this next song as a single, because this is a song that I got to play last year at a really amazing event where they brought back the Palomino Club for a night in Los Angeles. And I got to sing on that stage, and the stipulation was I had to sing a song by an artist who had played at the Palomino Club. And, for about 50 years, the Palomino Club was the home of country music in Los Angeles. And it closed in the mid-'90s, and, but there's just so many amazing stories that came out of that place, and just the people who played that stage. And so when they told me I had to sing a song by an artist who played the Palomino Club, it was not hard to choose, because there is not a singer in the world who has influenced me more than Miss Linda Ronstadt. And I've been so happy to see, the documentary and so much talk of her recently, because I really taught myself to sing by singing along to her records when I was growing up. And so I sang this song that night, and then it's just kind of become like a part of my set because I love this song so much. And so in about a month, we're releasing it as part of this vinyl single project, and it'll be available. So we thought we'd play it for you today. This is called Long, Long Time. 1, 2, 3.
Love with a bite, take things in stride. Sounds like good advice, but there's no one at my side. And time washes clean love's wounds unseen. Well, that's what someone told me, but I don't know what it means, 'cause I've done everything I know to try and make you mine, and I think I'm gonna love you for a long, long time. Caught in my fears, blinking back the tears. I can't say you hurt me when you never let me near, and I never drew one response from you. All the while you fed everything I know to try and make you mine. And I think it's gonna hurt me for a long, long time. Wait for the day you'll go away, knowing that you warned me of the price I'd have to pay. And life's full of flaws. Who knows the cause? Living in a memory of a love that never was. 'Cause I've done everything I know to try and change your mind. And I think I'm gonna miss you for a long, long time. Yes, I've done everything I know to try and make you mine. Oh, and I think I'm gonna love you for a long, long time.
Amazing. That's a great version of that song. Oh,
Thank
your voice is
you.
so lovely, and the two of you sound fantastic together.
Well, thank you very, very much.
Yes, there are a lot of positive comments, check-ins, and please come play my city requests. We've got some viewers from Korea right now, it looks like.
Wow.
And
That's a
yeah,
long
very
way
cool.
away.
The
Quick shout out to
Oh, yeah.
a bunch of friends and family that tuned in for the
please. The floor is yours.
Just wanted to say that
All right.
I love you guys.
All right. Well, we love everybody that's tuning in right now. There is one standout comment, and that is that. Hang on, I lost it. Your voice sounds like an Arizona sunset,
Oh.
which
Oh,
sounds
dang.
it's a
That's
pretty
hot.
nice thing to say. The internet comment section of anything on the internet is not always a pleasant place, but this appears to be a totally positive forum, and I can imagine why. So.
I'll put that on my website.
Yeah,
Voice
yeah.
like an
Actually,
Arizona
it's going to live
sunset.
forever. That comment particularly is on YouTube. So yeah, go check it out and shout out to this fan. You've got a ton of people checking in. On
Oh, well,
both
thanks
YouTube
to
and
everybody for
Facebook, so-
watching today. I know this is just like, I've been really, really looking forward to this. So thank you so much for having us today.
Us too.
And
Us,
thank you guys for
Yeah.
getting us out there.
yeah, for sure. And I will say this again. Please don't make this the only time that this happens. So love to see you both
Absolutely.
again. And Xander, you'll probably play with someone else that comes through. Who knows in the future? So.
Almost guaranteed.
Yeah, it is almost guaranteed because we're all doing like you said earlier. The world keeps getting smaller and smaller the more we do this. So
Yep.
I feel that. I'm glad that you all are part of my world and our world here at Paste. It's been a fantastic hang today, and we can just thank you so much. Travel safe to all those dates. And AliceWallace.com. What is
AliceWallaceMusic.com.
Got it.
Yes.
For
So
all
yeah.
the-
All the tour dates and all the information when we get the vinyl coming out in about a month with the Long Long Time song on it and everything, so people can stay tuned. And yeah, it's going to be a great year. Just getting ramped up right now.
Right on. What a great way to kick off. It's still officially sort of kicking off 2020. So
I think so.
Congratulations to you on the 1-year anniversary of Into the Blue, and thank you again so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.